Everybody has contributed, and they are the ones who said, we are with you. Let's go ahead. And so I have to thank them.
To enact a legislature where they are going to regularize illegal structures in Comunidades and other panchayat areas and all, but mainly Comunidades. For that, the Comunidad of Assagao has raised an objection to this. This is the document where we all raise an objection. The signatures of my president, myself and my treasurer are all here. We strongly oppose this jurisdiction which they are trying to bring to regularize illegal structures. I would like to tell the government that first they should set their house in order, in the sense that there are Alvara lands, there are evacuo property lands which the government is dragging its feet on. Let the government first regularize their structures in the Alvara and the evacuo properties before putting their hands on any other property. Let them set an example first. I don't know why they are trying to touch Comunidad lands which are actually private lands. Comunidad lands are governed by a code of Comunidad which states that these lands are private lands and they should not be touched. All the government lands which are there, illegal constructions go on unabated. They are carrying on without any action being taken by anybody. But at least our Comunidad lands are being protected by the managing committees because they are private lands. They have to be protected, and this is the essence of Goa. If the managing committees of the Comunidades were not there, then all this land would have been finished. And the government is taking an active role in regularizing these structures, which is totally unjust and wrong. We do not want the government to interfere with our private lands. We are not going to part with our lands. I now bring your attention to the next point. There are certain lands, even in the Comunidad of Assagao also, where a 100 square meter illegal construction is taking place in a 1 lakh square meter land. If the government regularizes that 100 square meters, what is going to happen to the other part of the land? The Comunidad of Assagao will never be able to use that land because that will only open the doors for more and more illegal constructions to happen there. Tomorrow, even if the Comunidad of Assagao wants to take a project where there is a 100 square meter encroachment and it is regularized by the government, the person's name will enter in the Form 1 and 14, and for anything and everything, the Comunidad of Assagao will be at the mercy of that encroacher. How are we to take cognizance of the fact that a total non-person, a non-Gaokar, an outsider, holds the Comunidad of Assagao to ransom? So it should not be allowed under any circumstances for any regularization in any land. The third thing is that local Goans, local people of Goa are very law abiding. They never do illegal things. You see, most of the offices, all the Goans are going to seek permission. Even in their private properties also, if they have to do an extension of the house or they have to build some small garden and all, they will always approach the panchayats. Isn't this complete injustice to the local native Goans if the government is going to regularize houses built by migrants overnight without taking any permission? How is it going to be possible? How does it, how is it in cognizance with the law if somebody just comes and overnight builds a house without taking any permission, without doing anything, without paying any money, and our native Goans who are law abiding have to go for each and every small thing to the departments? Isn't this absolute injustice to the native Goans? And the last but not the least, I would like to remind the government that these Comunidad, this regularization of the government, what it is deeming to regularize these structures, will only open the floodgates to more and more illegal constructions. Just imagine if till 2025 the government decides to regularize all the structures, how long will it take for these migrants who start constructions on Friday and end it by Monday to create papers, to build structures and do these illegal constructions overnight and finish all the land that is there in the Comunidad? The Comunidad is an agrarian society. There were fields that were auctioned by the Comunidad. None of these fields are being auctioned today. All the fields are lying fallow. I want to ask the government if they are going to regularize all these constructions in the different places and collect the money where there is no trees, no crops which are grown. Are we going to eat money at the end of it, or do we need food to eat later on?
The immense kind of support that we've got. Yesterday we were in Salsette. 2 days we spent in Salsette. Every Comunidad that we went, they were so hospitable and they did everything that was required to be done to organize the meetings, to come forward, to show us their individual Comunidades. And each of the Comunidades had so much to offer in terms of knowledge, in terms of their traditions, their heritage. So I think it's the need of the hour that all the Comunidades from all the 3 zones become one single body. Because that's how our ancestors had begun at the origin. The origin of all the Comunidades is the same. It's agrarian. They are socialistic momentum, which the village itself was self-sufficient, and with the resources, the village itself was flowing with milk and honey. Believe it, the amount of immense pleasure it gives me to be present in your community. Thank you, sir. I had a very interactive discussions about the Comunidad and everything with Mr. Tyson,
Nelson.
Mr. Nelson, Mr. Rueldo, Ian Mark, of course, he picks up my phone whenever I would call it up. This movement has gained strength to strength every day. Yesterday morning we were 67. This morning we are 71. Do you not think this is what we need? We need Comunidades to come together. We need Comunidades to protect what is precious to Goa and its pristine lands, its culture and its traditions. Nobody can protect Goa like the Comunidades could. I have nothing to say. I am so glad that all the other Comunidad presidents, the treasurers have given what. When I speak to them, I gain so much. I am the first time attorney. I am nobody. These people have been there in the term so long. I have met somebody who has been 15 years, 20 years in this. So I speak less and they speak more. Let my Comunidades, the Association of Comunidades, we don't have an Association of Comunidades, it is only Save Goa, Save Comunidades, Save Goa. How we move forward from them, it depends on the Comunidades themselves. We do not have to dictate how we move forward. These decisions will be taken by the components, the shareholders and bankers in Soto.
You gave us very good words. Jay Nelson Baban Sanglate, I totally agree with that because आमचे जायते land आसा नेरूर Comunidad, आमचे हातांत कांय ना. Already leased out or encroached. We maybe have 99% of our land is already out of our this control. So we are trying to work. We are working on it, trying to save our lands, we are sending notices to various encroachers, to government, to all these authorities. We are trying to get long lease delays by previous committees, 99 years for peanuts, for nothing at all. And गांवचे लोकांक shareholderank काय ना. Even our dividends, we don't know how much to pay. We are in such a pathetic condition state right now. I'm in my second term now. I'm just elected for a second term. First term went searching for documents, searching for files, and getting an idea of all the wrongdoings, which is being put in order now. So we have good hope that things are going in the right direction at the moment. But it's a long battle and a long struggle for us we're going to court, we're going to all these things, approaching authorities. Hopefully we will be able to save a lot of Nehru Comunidades land. Almost everything is encroached, either encroached or land grabs.
When Mr. Wildo was the attorney and participating in maybe a decade back. So coming back to our meeting today, I really encourage everybody who has attended, not attended, to come for the future meetings, to contact each other. Any information, news, cases, something you can protect or help the other comunidades. Nelson has helped every comunidad over here. I can't even tell you. He has closed up his pharmacy, one business he has opened up, he's opening up another one. Just to follow up on these things, I can't even tell you. We have had so many arguments. I said, Nelson, why are you keeping it until 5?
माझे नाव नेल्सन फर्नांडीस, अटर्नी कम्युनिदाद ऑफ आसगांव. आज आमची हांगा मीटिंग आहाली ऑर्गनायज्ड बाय ऑल गोवा मॅनेजिंग कमिटीज इन आसगांव. दिस मीटिंग वॉज नॉर्था खातीर मीटिंग आहाली आणि आधी नेरूल गेली, त्याच्या उपरांत आसगांव येयली ही मीटिंग. ही मीटिंग विशेषतः एका लागून आहाली की गव्हर्नमेंट आता एक लॉ प्रपोज करूंक सोदता जिंचोर इल्लीगल एनक्रोचमेंट्स आणि इल्लीगल कन्स्ट्रक्शन्स रेग्युलरायज करूंक सोदता कम्युनिदाद जमिनीत. सो हांव सांगूंक सोदता, पयलीं म्हणजे कम्युनिदाद एक प्रायव्हेट बॉडी आहा, तेंचे जे जमिनी आहा ते प्रायव्हेट आहा अँड हे दीज आर गवर्न्ड अंडर द कोड ऑफ कम्युनिदाद. सो हे जे आता इल्लीगल एनक्रोचमेंट्स बी आहा ते गव्हर्नमेंटान रिक्वेस्ट करता की गव्हर्नमेंटान ते रेग्युलरायज करपाचे ना, कित्याक जर हे रेग्युलरायज केले जाल्यार फाल्यां हे सगळे फ्लड गेट ओपन करतले आनी त्याच्यानी खूबशे आनी इल्लीगल कन्स्ट्रक्शन्स बी जातले, सगळी जमीन काबार जातली. आमची जी गोंयान जमीन जी आहा ती कम्युनिदाद एक्चुअली मॅनेजिंग कमिटीज आहा ते प्रोटेक्ट करता आणि ते प्रोटेक्ट करता म्हणून इतली जमीन वाचलेली आहा, इतले सगळे दोंगर फॉरेस्ट बिरेस्ट वाचलेली आहा. जर हे मॅनेजिंग कमिटी प्रोटेक्ट करीन आहाली जाल्यार ही सगळी कम्युनिदाची प्रॉपर्टी जी आहा ती काबार जावपाची, लँड जी आहा ती काबार जावपाची आणि गोवा व्हेरी मच लायक अ सिटी, लायक व्हडली सिटी बॉम्बे बँगलोर सारखी जावपाची. हांगा रिसोर्सीस कमी आहा अँड इतले इल्लीगल कन्स्ट्रक्शन जाता. सो हांव रिक्वेस्ट करता गव्हर्नमेंटाक की प्लीज हे लिगलायज करी नाका, कित्याक हे जर लिगलायज केले जाल्यार लोकांचो भय येतलो आणि त्याच्या उपरांत मागीर लोकांक काय ना करून सगळे जमिनी काबार करून उडयतले. दुसरे हांवें एक पॉयंट रेज केलेलो की जर व्हडली एखादी जमीन असली 1,00,000 स्क्वेअर मीटर किंवा 10,000 स्क्वेअर मीटर, थंयसर तुम्ही जर 100 स्क्वेअर मीटराची जागा जर रेग्युलरायज केली जाल्यार फाल्यां ती आनी थंयसर एन्क्रोचमेंट जातले आणि एखाद्या मनशाचे जर नाव येयले फॉर्म 1 and 14 त्याच्या उपरांत ती जमीन कम्युनिदादाक युजलेस जातली. प्रत्येक गोष्टीक तेचेर आमकां अवलंबून रावचे पडटले. सो हो दुसरो पॉयंट. आनी थर्ड पॉयंट, जितले गोंयकार आहा ते केन्नाच इल्लीगल बी काय करिनात. ते इवन धाकटेशे कितें घर एक्सटेन्शन जरी असले जाल्यार पंचायतीन येतात, परमिशन बी घेतात हे ते बी. सो गोंयकार केन्नाच इल्लीगल काय करपाक रेडी ना आणि कितेंच जर परमिशन जाय ताका जाल्यार लिगल करता. सो प्लीज जे भायरचे लोक येतात आणि जे इल्लीगली बांधतात आणि ते ओव्हरनाईट बांधतात विदाऊट काय परमिशन घेतल्या शिवाय, काय नो पंचायतीन अप्रोच जायना, खिंचोर अप्रोच जायना आणि घेतात ते परमिशन, तांकां एक तेंको मेवतलो आणि मागीर ते इल्लीगल करपाक रेडी जातले आणि आउट ऑफ द हे बॉक्स इल्लीगल करपाक तांकां प्रोत्साहन मेवतले. सो हेच इम्पॉर्टंट आहा की एनी हाव कम्युनिदाद जे आहा ते एग्रिरियन सोसायटी आहा, शेतां बिता ते राखता, ताका लागून आमकां ही शेतां राखूंक जाय, आमची जमिनी राखूंक जाय. ताका लागून गव्हर्नमेंटान हे हांव रिक्वेस्ट करता, परतून रिक्वेस्ट करता की प्लीज वो लिगलायज करी नाका. इल्लीगल एन्क्रोचमेंट जे आहा ते प्लीज लिगलायज करी नाका, नाल्यार गोंया सारको काबार जातलो आणि एक असो टायम येतलो जिंचोर फक्त पयशाचे व्यवहार जातलो आणि कांयच उरचें ना. आमी लास्टाक आमकां जेवण जाय, उदक जाय, शेतां जाय, दोंगर जाय, फायनली आमकां पयशे खावपाक काय मेळचे ना, पयशांनी आमचें पोट भरचें ना. सो प्लीज हे लक्षात ठेवा की हे जे आमची फूल सोसायटी आहा ही आमकां राखपाक तुमचो आमकां आदार जाय. प्रॉब्लम इज दॅट द अथॉरिटीज आर नॉट व्हेरी रेडी टू ऍक्ट ऑन दीज थिंग्स फॉर वेरियस रिझन्स. Especially, I can tell you because I am the attorney of the Comunidades of Assagao. I have always complained. I have always done. See, as the Comunidad, I cannot take action directly. there are authorities who can take action. So whenever I have complained, always there is no action being taken. We have complained on time. Whenever we see illegal construction, we have always complained. But no action is being taken and the houses remain like that only.
By whom?
By different authorities who are supposed to take action. Many authorities are there who are supposed to take action. About 46 houses are there. So the drone survey and all, we have already taken initiative to do the drone survey. Okay, and as I told you, it's a very costly affair to do the drone survey. But now with the recent High Court ruling where this encroachment should be stopped, I have done a proper survey of the houses and all, and I have got the entire list of all these houses. Okay, so that list I have already submitted there. Now we have to go through the entire procedure of whether, but with the government regularizing and passing a blanket law, it is going to affect each and every property, because once the people come to know that the encroachments are legalized till 2025, then what is stopping other people to come and grab the other empty lands which are there vacant now? Nothing can stop it. Once you have the law behind you, as it is when the law is not there, people are constructing. So when they have the law behind them, then they will go out and this thing. And the most distressing thing is there are people who are constructing in Comunidades lands and they're renting out these houses or these rooms and all and earning money out of it. I would understand if there is somebody who's genuinely wanting a house. But most of these places we find out that people are constructing and renting it out and making money out of it. Really, it is good for us because whenever we complain, they quickly schedule inspections, they take action quickly. That is one thing. And even in a recent matter also, which is still going on, there is a property which is brought by a certain party. The road which is there is Comunidades road. So the panchayat stepped in and stopped stop the permission for the party to be given to even construct a boundary wall also. So the panchayat always steps in and takes action. We have very little or no complaints about our panchayat, which is very cooperative with us.
सर आता सगळे कितके पंचायती तुमच्या आता कोमुनिदाद गोंयभर कितके सपोर्ट करता तुमकां या ओपोज करून?
टोटल नॉर्थ गोवान 76 कम्युनिटीज आहा आमच्या लिस्टान. त्याच्यातले बहुतेक लोकांक आम्ही आता कॉन्टॅक्ट केलेले आहा आणि त्यांचे सगळ्यांचे ऑब्जेक्शन लेटर आमकां मेवतले. ऍक्च्युली कितें जाता, कम्युनिटीजाचे दीस आसता. जसे आम्ही आता थर्सडे ओपन जाता, पण आयज ही मिटींग जाता म्हणून आम्ही वेनसडे येयले. पण थोडे कम्युनिटीज फ्रायडे येतात, थोडे सॅटर्डे कोण संडेक येतात. सो त्यांचे लेटर आमकां तेन्ना मेवतले आणि ते आम्ही असेंब्लीच्या आधी सबमिट करतले.